Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Minecraft Through Time for episode 4 this week. Or 5, not 4. Gosh, I don't know why. I had the stream already set up and everything, and yet I still screwed up. Anyway, we're in another version, again, the last version of inf-dev, actually. Well, not the last. I don't know if it's actually the very last. It might be. I'd have to take a look at it. I didn't confirm or deny that before the stream. But we did update again, and I was like I was dreading it not working because I clicked on the wrong world, and I was like, oh no, the world's not loading again. But no, it was just the fact that I still have the original world. So I could go back to it in the future. But yeah, it's this one, the 16 or the 17 megabyte world, because I walked like 2,000 blocks last episode. Yeah, that happened. But I'm back to the regular programming. And I'm going to do something that I didn't do last time. Uh, well, I did it in the original stream. Like I think I said last time that I did like an original almost 2 hour stream, right now like an hour and a half or whatever. And I did that little stream, and that ended up being the episode. But nonetheless, I'm gonna make up for lost time and talk about the updates that I've gone through. I've skipped over quite a lot. Not very much you're missing. Most of the stuff I will cover. We last left off with the sign, door, ladder update. My favorite update. Only the best. And the one after that, 2010-0608, added shadows under entities, door logic being improved, signs being able to be mined much faster. They also dropped themselves instead of planks. Oh, that was the best because they only dropped like one plank too. A bunch of bug fixes. 2010-0611 was the one I was going to go to. Changed the texture of the oak door. I believe that is the oak plank texture on the sides. That's different now. That's more like meshed with the actual door texture itself. Terrain generator now tries to comprise a terrain of large islands. The count. So this was the world generation that we've already gone and experienced. So if it sounds familiar and like a lot of islands and stuff, that's because I've already walked through it. 2,000 blocks as the last time. Generated tree count has changed, something relating to trees. Terrain height amplification value seems to be higher, allowing for more mountains. I believe I noticed that last time. The player will now always spawn on sand. The save directory can now be changed to something other than Minecraft/saves. Clouds are now 3-dimensional and are translucent. Monoliths now generate, as you saw last episode, with the so-called inf-dev farlands, even though they weren't actually the inf-dev farlands, but still. Similar cadence, anyway. The player's hand is no longer visible. So those are the bugs of that version. Breaking a door by mining its top part will now drop a door. So I guess it didn't do that before. We got in the update of episode 4, we got buckets. I was a little bit caught up in the whole monolith and losing the world thing. I didn't actually check out the actual features of the update, but we did get buckets, which is nice. Means I can finally do my farms. I think I can. Until I could do like semi-automatic farms because I don't want to trample the crops. So I could do something like that. I don't know if we'll get around to it today. I have a lot on my to-do list. Fast fancy graphics toggle. I'll have to mess with that. That's nice. Unless it's already been toggled on or fancy. 2D and 3D fast clouds are identical to the old clouds in inf-dev. Fancy graphics are preset by default. So yeah, if the game looked nicer compared to episode 3, then I guess that's why. Right, yeah, a bunch of bugs and other stuff. Then I skipped over this one. So this is after last episode now. Liquid flow mechanics now work better. Lava now spreads 4 blocks instead of 8. Leaves are now affected by the faster fancy option. Water now has more of a triangular prism shape rather than layers of blocks. Bedrock now generates at the bottom 5 layers of the world. So we still got the lava at the bottom of the world, if I'm not mistaken then. Caves are re-implemented. So yeah, we won't see any. Wait, no, this is, oh yeah, we will see. Oh no, that's yeah. This is the update after that. So yeah, we're not going to see this in the train we're currently in, unfortunately. But at the Alpha base we will. Bedrock now, Bedrock now generates bottom 5 layers of the world. Caves re-implemented regional caves. Some areas have more caves than others. Lava generates naturally. Springs now generate naturally. There's flowers and mushrooms being added to world generation. 20100630 level previewer. If the players open the world in the preview, oh yeah, just a bunch of stuff. Yeah, it just kind of skips through a bunch of bug fix and change updates. Trees no longer have logs inside of leaves. Getting stuck inside blocks causes suffocation. Player's hand can now be seen. Bunch of things. I won't go over it all. Random amount of veins regardless of the type of ore. So yeah, we still have that thing happening, that strange occurrence of like the ore. I think that is the case. Then there was the rail update. Rails following blocks and minecarts, so we got those now. I was gonna do a railway, but we'll have to see what what is gonna go on now that I've moved. And well, lost the original world, namely. Yeah, there's a bunch of versions in between the last one and this one. Mob spawners, like dungeons. That's only in new chunks, so this is all stuff that'll happen in new chunks. So I won't experience this. Tree density reduced to new chunks. Stairs. Oh, we got stairs. That's cool. And then that leaves us here. I'm omitting a lot. I'm not going to read it verbatim. I started reading it verbatim and I was like, nope, that's too much. Fix the bug where falling out the world does not kill the player. Signs work the way they used to. So yeah, the only real reason I'm in this version is because I'm in denial about leaving inf-dev. No, I'm just kidding. But it is the last version of inf-dev nonetheless, if it seems. Oh, look at my beautiful monoliths. Man, what a spot this is. Might as well punch a tree. Gotta start things anew. I like how I had to wander out 3,000 blocks to do that, but you know what, it's okay. It's not even like anything was actually significant at spawn. Now it does mean I can't die, or else I'm gonna have to walk all the way back. So no pressure, me. Yeah, definitely. There is mobs, by the way. Mobs did get re-implemented. I did get scared by a spider at the last base. I think that was actually one of the last things that happened at the old base, funnily enough. But yeah, it is interesting being back in the beginning again. It's just like the prophecy foretold in the original series. Oh, looks like the leaves are degenerating again, or decaying. I think that was mentioned in the patch notes somewhere. I probably didn't cover it, but I think it must have been changed because I don't think the leaves were generating before at the old base. But yeah, it's as the prophecy foretold in the original Minecraft Through Time. I only did an episode in inf-dev, so the 4 episodes before this, well, the 3, I guess, before, I guess this is the 2nd episode in this world. But the 3 episodes in the old world and episode 0, I guess, are just kind of isolated. That's like the inf-dev base, and I don't even know what this is at this point. Oh, I gotta change my keybind. Inventory being I. Who you fooling here? That's just crazy. It's just crazy town. I hate to decimate the or desecrate the monoliths here, but I do have to do a bit of mining here. I think one thing I might try to do is see if I could go up above the monoliths and see if I can find anything cool. I'm not just gonna settle here. There was that cool spot last episode, I know. But I had another spot in mind. I think I do need to go to the top of it, which is a little bit easier said than done. because they're basically just a sheer, just right up to build height, I think, pretty much. So I'm gonna have to really try. Yeah, the mobs don't seem to be very common. I did run into them. Like I said, I have seen like a pig and a spider. I think I did see some stuff coming here as well. But no, it's dead quiet, and I won't. Hey, I won't complain because I need to get a base up and running because there's no sleeping. There's no sleeping through the night. That's not added until beta. I didn't even get that in the original world at all because I didn't make it to. Why I just did one episode in beta in the original series. But nonetheless, I still do have to try and survive. Let me make some tools. Gotta work my way back up the old-fashioned way. Right. I don't think the weapon changes the mining speed in, like I said, in beta. I don't remember what episode I said it, but in beta, when you use a sword, it actually breaks certain blocks faster, but I don't think that is the case in this update. But it looks like today's gonna be a bit of Groundhog Day from, just for playing through the game again. I know I lost a bunch of progress. I think it's a decent trade-off to get this cool world gen here, though. It just means that this base probably won't be as exciting as the other one that I was doing, because I could lose this base at any moment if I die. So there's a bit of an incentive to, you know, not do my full base here. But we'll have to see. Because, yeah, I don't know. I'll have to see how it is going into alpha if I do feel like moving elsewhere. I think my plan would be to actually just, I guess just to go back to spawn and then just buy new chunks from there. But if any of you guys are like, oh, you should stay in the monoliths as long as you can, I think I might try nonetheless. But it is there's only so much I can do while I'm here, because if I die, I'm back to spawn, and it's like a 2,000 block walk, which is like 20 minutes of walking. I mean, it's not actually that bad because I could just do the walk every time. It's just quite the long walk of shame. Usually, it's only like not even that far. I tried to go for a world that had close monoliths. Okay, they're pretty rare. I was lucky to get them this close. Well, actually, there is a closer set. I probably could have just gone to the smaller one, but of course, I had to go to the big fancy one. And yeah, now I'm stranded out here, and I have to get my act back together somehow. I'm almost at the top. I don't think there's anything really surprising at the top. I'm not looking for any surprises. I'm gonna see if I can find this area that I was looking for on the map. I saw a body of water, and that excites me. It does. It does. I wanted to check it out, and if it's not as cool as I thought, then I won't bother with it. Oh my gosh, look at this. You can't see the coordinates, but trust me, we're out pretty far and we're up pretty high. But I'm going to wander around the top here and see if I can find anything cool along the craziness here. What are these blocks? Are these just holes? I shouldn't go jumping around. I might actually fall in one. No, it's just some weirdness. Oh, is this what I was talking about? No. Oh, that's so weird. This does just kind of give me the vibe of like a corrupted world. Oh, there's a bigger hole over there. That might be the one I was thinking of. There's one that has a big body of water in it, and I might have to see about settling in there. I think it would be kind of cool to live in like a body of water surrounded by this terrain here. And there's also that other spot. I might have to take that spot up if this isn't cool. Oh, this is kind of weird. Oh, there seems to be new chunks here. Oh, so maybe I will be in the new chunks for the base here. This is so cool. Look at that waterfall. I just like this kind of a vibe of being surrounded. I think that's so cool. I mean, it's kind of hard. It's impractical, really, to get out anywhere. But who cares about practicality? Practicality be damned, you know? As long as it's cool. Is this back to the normal terrain over here, it looks like? Yep, looks pretty normal over here. I'm gonna keep just wandering along. I want to see if I can find this cool spot. This thing is huge, by the way. I don't know if I've done it justice in just my wandering around here, but I actually looked at it on the map. What are these blocks? Why are they different colors? I don't know. But I don't think I've done it quite justice. It's like over 1,000 blocks long, I do believe, from like start to finish. I think it's somewhere in the ballpark. It's pretty darn big. And yeah, it just keeps going and going. And like I said, there was that other one too. You know, the one I walked around initially last episode. They're huge. Look at all the ore. Yeah, if I fall, I'm dead. I'm just kind of wandering around, seeing if I can find myself a cool little spot to situate myself. I could always just go outside here too, but if I'm doing that, I might as well just go back to where the two different monoliths kind of met. But I'll just wander around this whole thing just so you can get a vibe for it. I don't think monoliths get much coverage in Minecraft because they're a very niche thing, even more niche than the Farlands. Way more niche because it's only like they're around for way less time in a more obscure kind of stage of Minecraft. So I'm sure this is very novel for a lot of you. It is novel for me. It's not a complete like surprise, like oh my god, because I kind of, like I said, used that monolith detector, so I knew what I was getting myself into. But still, I'm still surprised nonetheless. Right. Yeah, I'll just keep wandering around. I mean, I guess this episode might just be wandering around. I actually do want to get some stuff started, but we'll have to see. Maybe I'll see if I can at least get myself situated somewhere. I don't even really know what I'm going to do base-wise, because I got like one version. Like, this is like the last version before alpha. And I guess this is the alpha base. Starting the alpha base now. I think that's probably a good idea, and then I could do a proper beta base switch. Unless I just decide to stick around here, but I kind of want to check out the new terrain in beta. Nonetheless, this is still wicked. Look at the train. The train's so weird. The inf-dev train, I mean, don't even get me started on the friggin' monolith here, but just like, look at how flat it is. It's so weird. Like, I'm just not used to that. Like, I'm just used to so many more rolling hills and rivers and stuff like that, and there's none of that. I mean, beta doesn't even have proper rivers, actually. It has, like, straits, I guess, but, like, they're more like lakes. Because they're always, like, rather wide, because there's not, like, rivers in beta Minecraft. In a release, of course there is. But not in these versions, that's for sure. I just am having so much fun just wandering around. I know it's been like a few episodes since I've actually got stuff done, but I think this is worth it. I know it's just another episode of me wandering, but I mean, do you blame me? Do you blame me? Can you really? But it's probably a good episode. You know, a good bit, you know, kind of breaking up of the pace a little bit. I might have to look at my monolith detector to see if I can find that cool spot. Maybe that was the spot. I thought it was like straight water, but I'm not seeing it. Oh, what is this over here? Is this the edge? I don't know if it's as big as I thought. I mean, it's still pretty freaking huge, but still. Unless these are just holes here. I might either be at the end of it or encountering holes, which could make base material. Could make for pretty good base material if I do say so myself. It's really just a try not to die challenge. And for anyone who's like, oh, you could base up here. No, I can't actually. Yeah, this is world height, by the way. So, yeah, there's not very much to do with that. I mean, this is so weird. Like, look at that. It's just flat. It's like a super flat world. Just so strange. I know getting another episode of me gawking at the monolith is a little bit on the nose, but well, you know, it's it is what it is. What's this? Let me see what's in here. Is this what I'm looking for? I feel like it's a little bit off kilter. I mean, oh, this is where I started. So maybe it's not quite as big as I thought. I mean, maybe from like the other one, it's more like 1,000, like diagonally. I've done a hell of a lot of walking, but man, is it cool. And then I could go to like the edge over here and then I'll be able to see the other monolith. I don't think I went and explored that one too much, but it's basically the same thing as this. I'm not gonna bore you guys with any more exploration. Not that I really feel the need to explore another monolith. But I'll just wander off to the edge here so you can get a nice view of the other one during the day. Because I don't know if it was during the night or during the day or whatever, but I feel like it was a bit obscured. I know the original one I encountered last time was during the night, but let me see. And it looks like I fixed up some of the settings. I'll have to see how the stream actually looks because I changed a bunch of settings for OBS. It seems to be better. That's not to say that there could be other issues that came up because I changed